Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and the Tennessee Titans. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First look now for Darrington Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 45-yard line.
56, Mike.
Out of the gun, McDonald. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 41-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think that.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead.
For the extra point.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Bud Dupree with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
It feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
At the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is McDonald. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll air this one out for Mims. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Evans. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big game.
Ready.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
In punt formation.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
We're at the end of all that hitting and hollering. It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
First down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run here with Evans. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
To throw on 3rd down, McDonald. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the 1st down.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time, and that'll make it third down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Able to connect with Mims. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Off the bootleg, McDonald. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time, but it's going to be second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. McDonald, and he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Montez Sweat. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The Titans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come. You can tease the light. Watch Mike. No chance.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Strong coverage by Washington.
Throw McDonald.
Now 4th down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
15. First down, Washington.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
Gibson.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And then you bumping my receiver past 5 yards. You bump my receiver past 10 yards, past 5 yards. Don't matter if the ball thrown or not. Yeah, my man ran down the field. You was hitting him.
And to give this time to the tailback. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
1st and
9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 10-yard line.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
10-yard line.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a short return to the 6-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's McDonald. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it
Let's
here.
go.
Oh, now
Get that
he's
back.
stripped. He lost the football.
Take that right there.
And it's Washington that scoops it
Take
up.
that right there.
And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Well, that sure started out as a good example of what they call backed up or coming out on offense, meaning you're backed up close to your own goal line. Big-time emphasis on practicing that to try and create some room at no less to give the punter a chance to kick the ball away. It means take care of the ball, try and create some space. They were doing that, and the ball comes free.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
The 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Thaddeus Moss, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal at the 7-yard line.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Back to throw here. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
Intended for number 84. Incomplete.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This is just a 24-yard attempt. And Hopkins' kick is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Here's Tate to return. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They're going to look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Complete.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
And a Washington first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And he'll complete this to Gibson. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a 1-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
48-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The open man is Smith. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. On 1st down, Evans. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Darrington Evans his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson.
The Red Sea.
And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 12-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 55 yards.
A gain of 55 yards. First down, Washington.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the Titans' 11-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Loss of a yard.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
A 29-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
65, 65. Hey,
And he'll give it here to his running back. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
They'll try and run for this with Evans. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, McDonald. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. McDonald. Caught right side, Tate. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. And to give this time to the tailback. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDonald, that'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson, he'll have a 1st down past the 40. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington now within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
21, Washington 19.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
They'll run with Evans. And he stopped immediately there.
Darrington Evans.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw on second down. McDonald over the middle here to Brown. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders felt...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
McDonald sets to throw. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
On first down, Evans. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that, plus 3.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
On third down, Davidson. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second and goal from the 6 this time. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's McDonald to throw. This is caught. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. They'll come out in the pistol. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. From the gun, McDonald, and this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, an all-out battle on 4th and goal, offense versus defense, and the offense won.
And I'm just wondering what was going through the minds of the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Were they playing the run too much? Were they not focusing? The whole playbook was open in that situation. Give the offensive guys a lot of credit. I just wonder what the defensive guys were thinking.
We don't want to get
Here in the 4th and
Holy shit.
penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra
That's why it's
intensity.
fucking about to snow in North Dakota, goddamn, Saturday.
Not a good play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
I just start the fucking pass, man. What the fuck they talking about?
They go
Yeah,
back
what
to
that
the
know
air
it?
here after the INT
Fuck that
on
no
the
up.
last
They don't pass
drive.
this shit. The motherfucker ain't better run shit. Watch you lose. Watch you lose the next game.
He was looking for Antonio Gandy Golden that time. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
The snake bitch ass. So we go ahead and play.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction
Man, hey,
sooner,
I should get my boys right here.
What they've done defensively here at the outset of this
Yeah, I
drive,
should
they
go
forced a
drive. She
couple
be playing
incomplete
today, man.
passes, bring up
That
a
nigga
3rd and
said
10.
2 for
Don't be
tomorrow.
surprised
I
to bring a
said
little pressure
2.
on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Fuck. Then he waited till 1 o'clock, 1:30 to text me today, bro. I was ready 24 hours, dog.
All right, they're going to try
I
and
was
keep
more available.
hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Looking to throw. He's going to let it
That 1 hour behind, shit.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Fourth down pass.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line. It's a pickup
Fuck
of
that shit. The motherfuckers station over that shit. No matter what. They can't stop.
Change left.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Tennessee, it's a second
Get
win
the
of the year now as they move to 2-8. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Washington, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings.
That shit come with the goddamn.
So for Charles
shit, Mike held his own. Shit, okay.
I'm Brandon Gaudin.
The Packers only
Next
scored
game, guess
59
what? Charles
points.
and I will be here again. It's the NFL.
Fuck this, man. Haha, don't act, dog. Don't act like you really want this shit. You know, okay, damn, man. Damn, hitter. No, nigga. You wait on me. Not with that bad ass internet you got starting 4 times. What the fuck that's about?
It wasn't that. It was,
Well,
I had him on auto because we was supposed to play this morning.
oh, fuck that. You should have took your force, nigga. Fuck all that. Fuck that.
I had a breakout. I was trying to get my damn breakout.
And you ain't get it?
Nah, man, he wouldn't catch shit, man. He wouldn't catch nothing. Yeah. He fucked my whole game up. Kept trying to force the ball to him. Yeah, 4 touchdowns, 200 yards.
Speak for yourself. My nigga got that MC Hammer that did it. Wait, my receiver ain't got 99. He got like 93. Hey. That separates the route runner, man, you know. Nah, let's scout this nigga players real quick, man. We got the Colts. Is this the nigga that went and got the All-Star team to try to match my team? I think that's the nigga that went and got. Don't look at my force shit. I don't give a fuck. You ain't kicking shit, though. Let's see, the boy got fucking, okay, DJ Colt. He said he got Colt 45. 85 speed. Hopefully he ain't trying to run with that sorry ass nigga. But he got, the motherfucker got 70 carry. That's pretty high for her. You got Jonathan Taylor over here. 97 speed. Jonathan Taylor was never that fucking fast. How the fuck get that fast? But alright. I ain't tripping. Hey, shit. I was like, shit, nigga. That shit is fucking facts. Like, that nigga. Rico Gafford? That nigga 98 speed. I don't even know who the fuck that nigga is, but he 4 years in. Y'all know who that is? That's a real player. Hey, bro, that's a real player. Nobody ain't checking for no fucking Rico Gafford. That nigga 98 speed. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me. Just stop juicing niggas. All these fucking... Man, listen, I swear. If I got that shit, ain't no commission. But if I got some, I got that shit. Because it was coming to me. Especially the way niggas be quitting on me and shit. You said coming on what? Your face? Oh, you ain't gonna finish that? Gotcha. You done? Hey, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh no! Hey, wait! Hey! Hey, he got. Hey! Hey, wait! Hey, Black got serious as fuck. Black guy said he like, what you mean? Hey, yo. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm looking at Mike though, man. Like, if I was Mike, I wouldn't even play bad no more. I'll try to pick up Tiger Woods golf or some shit. Uh, hey, get my force. My force.
Snaking
Shit.
and
Snake.
boom.
Hey, I had more availability, dog. Fuck that. Give me my force. Yeah, we playing. But shit, hey,
7 o'clock,
gonna
man.
hit it.
God damn.
He said he'd be on the 10. 10 minutes.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
was
no.
up to 3.
Well, he was specific. He said 2 or tomorrow. It's cool. But yeah, shit, get that shit. That's on stake, cause shit, that motherfucker said 2. Yeah, everybody don't play for real. Except the one in Mark. Mark getting up the fourth. Oh shit, let me see. Nah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's crazy. The playoffs already done the set. Yeah, that shit set, bro. That shit crazy. Hey, all I want to say is that Ant hit the franchise guru and lost all credibility. That motherfucker said crack number 1 player, number 2 number 1 player in the league. Nah, every time, every time crack loser bring that shit up. That nigga lost to the Dolphins 40-14. What the fuck? Motherfucker, the best play caller in the league though. Now you know me, I let shit linger. Hey, listen, hey, that shit come to bite to the ass. Shit, if you had money on the board, shit, would you do the same thing? Hell no. That nigga lost to the Dolphins. That nigga lost to the Dolphins, and man, just put up fucking 40 on the damn Dolphins. Man, that whole ass. Bro. I don't know how to forget that nigga again. Like for real, for real. Man, bro, all you gotta do is you got a dog. If you got a dog, like you got a D tackle that's a beast, like a D lineman. That's like, but yeah, if you got a beast at D tackle or some shit, like I put Fletcher Cox, I put the nigga at the right side defensive end. That way, that nigga get that penetration. Like that nigga, everybody, that's all they do, bro. Run left. Nigga, everybody want to run left, though. I don't know what it is about that left side, but I don't know what it is. Shit crazy. What the fuck the motherfucker said? Did they say anything about his patch? Like what it was about? That boy Eric. But Eric really wasn't there. No, he don't say it so. What y'all think about that goddamn that stuff on though? You know what I'm talking about? The stuff on the stuff on. Yeah. That motherfucker goddamn stiff on the soul out that nigga.